What is up, guys and gals? TheRev here once more, returning for a week of Weeb 3, Revenge of the Waifu, and unlike last episode, we've got plenty of waifus to choose from. Rosalind, Yukimaru, Etna, random OCs. Take your pick, we got them everywhere. Nah, but for real, this is Disgaea 2. This game is the tits. It's what made Disgaea, made me give a fuck about Disgaea. I played Disgaea 1. The game's, I don't want to say it's not good, but you needed to, essentially, if you didn't kill something with a character, that character was never going to level up, which sucks. Let's see what items I've got, actually. You're only allowed 24 items on you at a time. Makes sense when you think about it. Well, actually, no, it doesn't, but eh. What we want is we want a Mr. Jency's exit. Or do we need one of those? Yeah, well, we've got plenty of them, so fuck it. We'll just quickly sort. Evil Buster. 171 attack. Let's look at Adele's. Oh, wait, you know, not a swordsman. Do we have a swordsman? Oh, okay, Falchion. Yeah, I want to see your sword. Equip, that's better. You're a dumbass. 210, and that's level 0. So, let's just buy one. Look at how much hell I've got, for fuck's sake. Let's buy a fucking sword that's better than 210 attack. I know there's other things you should give a fuck about, but I don't, so... Not right now, this is a fucking throwaway thing. I'm not going to save, I'll be honest with you. Can I not buy something less than that? Okay, I must have made shit way strong. Let's buy... Oh, you know what? We'll just level up the thing we got, because I don't want to have too much of a high level for the item world. That's what I'm doing in this video, by the way. I'm playing the Two Ninjas chapter. This is chapter 10, and, you know, it's about ordeal. Hang on a second. I don't actually know that. I think Cave of Ordeals is not... Okay, yeah, no, this is the story. Cave of Ordeals is extra shit. I was very confused for a second. So we've got the Dark Secretary and we've got the Post Office. Here you can get sub-pointers. They give you something, but I don't know what. But essentially it gives you free access to the item world. It gives you a sub-pointer and you can go into it and you can give yourself a Fenelli. Which again are beneficial for some reason, but I can't remember what it is. But what we're going to do first is we're going to enter the assembly and we're going to create a character. Why? Because we can. Fuck it. Let's see what characters we've actually got available to us, because it's been a while. So we've got the fighter. What are we called? Yeah, fighter tree pretty high up. Got the lady fighter tree that I've got very high up because of the levels. So the way this works is the higher level you've got with that class, the more advanced version you can make of that. So for example, as you can clearly see, the stats go up in the top left there. So 26 HP and 17 attack, etc. I wish these guys were identical, but it's fine. And also their weapon scaling goes up with the higher they go up. Doesn't really apply to monsters with the weapon scaling because they don't have that. But yeah, monsters are just cool. They're very gimmicky. That's what their deal is. Like Alrain is basically a healer, but they use monster weapons instead of bows or staves. This guy is basically a lightning equivalent, lightning mage. Poison, status element dealer, tank. I've only ever used Prinnies as a way of doing cheap damage to boss fights. Dragons are just beastly, but yeah. Slow but powerful, fire. They're invincible against fire. These are just if you want waifus on your team, so hey, do you want cat girls? There you go. Hey, do you want a succubus? There you go. These are different types of tanks, and these guys are, well, they're basically constantly regen SP, so it's very useful. The human characters are okay as well, but they're very much just, this is their job. This person does both fighting and magic. This guy, or girl even, I should say, can tame beasts. I can't remember rightly what that does. I think she can give buff to monster type allies. Bows, healer, you always need a healer, that's why I've got one that's relatively high level. Thieves can... Wow, I've really gotten high with a thief for some reason. They're good at something. I think they can steal weapons. They've got a higher chance of stealing weapons and items off people. Gunner, Ronin. Do you want to use a samurai? There you go. These guys are fucking useful to have in item world. There you go. I forgot the fucking word for a second there. Sorry, guys. They can... they've got abilities that can instantly destroy a geo block, which is useful in general. But they've also got an ability that will change the geo layout of the map, which can save you from some absolute bullshit in the item world. Yeah, cool. Fighter, Dark Knight. There's a lot of these things which I tend to make one of just because they look cool and then never use. There's characters in Disgaea 4 that are literally just... Was it 4? No, 3 even. The school one, which is just that but coloured differently. But yeah. Got strong mages. Sorry, these ones, the mages are a bit of a different rule unto themselves. They start with 3 different classes because you've got red, blue, green. Said that in a completely wrong order, like a twat I am. Red, green, blue. Those all start unlocked, and depending on what one you use, depends on what magic they use. So fire, wind, ice. After you get to a certain level, you get a star mage, which slows star magic. God, that took me a while. Oh, the fuck, let's create a basic character just to fucking show you guys. I don't have a dragon yet, let's have a dragon. So, you don't need approval for anything up to skilled, but if you want distinguished or genius, you need to get approval from the, I forget what it's called here, but the fucking dark place. Dark Assembly, fuck me. We're not going to do that because it's just too much hassle. Plus, all it gives you is an extra 2 or 4 ability points, which you don't really need. I always select random names because I can't be asked to name these fucks. Ogun, that'll do. Actually, no, that's a bit generic. Marbus, there we go. And you can distribute your 3 points as you like. Don't do over because you get this horrible noise. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't know what dragons really excel at, so we'll give you a point in that, 4 points in that, and an extra SP, because fuck it, why not? Boom, Marbus has been created. In later games, they add this nice feature where you can just change the colour of your dudes without changing their class. But, you know, this is early, so I'll just show you this type of shit the Dark Assembly can do quick. You can reincarnate. It starts you from level 1. Can't remember what that benefits, how that benefits you, but it does do something. I just can't remember what the fuck it is. Reincarnate to atone for sins, gets rid of all your phenolies, but you have to restart at level 1. More expensive stuff gives you more expensive stuff at the shop, and likewise you can go down a level. Stronger enemies increases every enemy in the game by a couple of levels. I don't tend to do that until New Game Plus, because in New Game Plus, if you're fighting level 1 fucking enemies on the first maps, it's like, well, this is fucking boring. This gives you weights in the inventory, improves count. This only applies to the character who's doing it, so improves your counter-attack stat. At the moment it's 2. Movement is very useful for Tink, that's why he's got the Ninja Tabby on. He's got movement of 8. I will explain why his movement is super useful when we get to the item world. Triple XP gives you triple experience points for the first enemy killed for the, in the next map, only for the 1 time, so it's kind of eh. Bonus Gorge boosts, bonus Gorge at the start of battle. I believe it gives you 3 levels to begin with. Prinny Day, only Prinnies are allowed on the next map, but I don't know what that fucking does. I'm sure I could Google it. Raise military funds means you can extort money from the senators. That's never going to get fucking approved, but by all means, feel free to go for it. In fact, I remember being given a tip back in the day. If you want to improve the council's fondness of you, go on to raise military funds because it only costs 10 mana, and just bribe the fuck out of everyone you can, and then you're likely to get more people to approve. A lot of bills are very easy to fucking get approved. If you want cheaper stuff, they will always fucking approve it. If you want more expensive stuff, they'll still almost always approve it, but yeah. There's certain parties you should cozy up to and certain you should ignore. You should ignore the goblins, I think it's goblins, orcs even, because they're more often than not drunk. No, wait, no. Ignore the giant behemoth things because they're drunk. Ignore the dragons because they're fucking all about pride and honour and shit, so you can't bribe them. Kiss up to the golems. Golems are the best. So yeah. Anyway, let's go to the item world. Let's do some gameplay. Who knows what's going to happen? Welcome to Random Dungeon Item World. So we go to the item world. You can only go to an item that is in your inventory. Level 19 plus, level 22 plus. You know what? Let's go buy a sword. Let's not buy a sword. Let's buy shoes. If we've even got any. Look at that large shield. Slippers, cross trainers, falcon shoes. Will you get an A in gym class? The fucking... Alright, for real, one of the gems of the Disgaea franchise is looking at the descriptions of some of the fucking things. Guard your most vulnerable areas. Sink into shadows for silent, sneaky striking. Warm and poofy. Angers some activists. A real warrior doesn't need any armor. It's like supersized ground shield. The hot item right now in the armor industry. You only get the front half. It's fucking dumb shit. Oh, I wanted to buy trainers. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Ninja Tabe. Which one should we... Oh, okay, that's interesting. If you don't like what's in the thing, just back out. And click buy again, and it changes what's in there. Let's buy a Ninja Tabe. Well, I've already got one of those, actually. Let's buy armor. Fuck it. Scale mail. Not completely to scale. Fucking stupid shit. Holy dress. Disguise yourself as a priest. Dandy gown. Comes with a glass of brandy and a cigar. Very sturdy, but yet very sweaty. Iron dress. It'll even protect your virginity. That was a line I wasn't expecting. If only effects made up for lack of talent. Oh, if only effort made up for lack of talent. Yeah, you really cracked my engine. Spirit bow. Yeah, let's fucking buy that. Let's see what level they start at. Because I'm on my highest level is 53, so. Oh, fuck it. Oh, everything's going wrong. There we go. Go to item world. 27 plus. It's a bit high, but we'll do it anyway. This is only a one-off video. It don't matter if we completely fucking fall flat on our ass. Cool. So this is the item world. It's completely random. Whatever you get is completely, you know, unreal. Now, the reason why Tink is awesome... first things first, though. Let's fucking move you, Rosalind. That's special Tribird. Ah, really? There we go. Execute that shit. Because that way we'll get the item. 40,000 hell received. Right, so cool. So we'll get Tink out. Here's does it actually tell you? It doesn't tell you. Cool. Well, if you it's not going to show you here because there's nothing's blocking my way. But he can completely move through enemies, meaning you could just instantly go to the gate. And if you, let's say for example you've got a, well actually I'll show you on the next part of the map I think, if it can get me a better example. Please, do your job video game, I'm trying so hard to do mine. Ah yeah, this'll do. Where we at, where's the fucking gate? There's the gate. Let's see, is there any bonus gates? No. Oh, there is. So as you can see there's a bonus gate here. Sorry, it's a mystery gate, my apologies. So if we move Adele, we get Tink out. We lift Tink up, throw him as far as we can, which is pretty far. I actually forgot this wasn't Disgaea 5 and you can't throw him in any direction, you can only throw him straight. And then we can move him from where he is. So, if you plan your line of attack effectively, you can line up like 3 humans, do a lift chain even, chuck Tink a fuck ton of miles away, and then he can move to the warp gate. Pretty much nullifying most of the item world difficulty, if you play it straight. This would be very useful if I actually did anything. Rosalind, how did you take damage, darling? I just don't know. Oh well. But yeah, if you're like halfway through an item world, 10 levels, it's very useful to get that because it means you can heal yourself. Very nice indeed. So those mystery gates advance you a level up in the item world, plus they give you a little bonus like that. That is an innocent. I can't remember if we want to kill those or keep them alive. It's yellow, so I think the general gist of innocence is keep them alive and then you make them friendly. I think. It's been a while. We're going to try and actually play the game legit now, seeing as, you know, we've done that, but I might bring out the old, nah, fuck it. That's going to be... Oh, it's not going to be that annoying. Never mind. We'll put you there. I believe Adele is strong enough to just... You know what? Why fucking chance it? Another thing that Disgaea does that I like is it tells you what skills are weapon-based and what are you're a special character, this is your special skill. So all the way up to here, King of Beasts is just stuff he's got because he's wielding fists. Crimson Flame and Soaring Fire he can do no matter what weapon he's doing. But we're going to use Triple Strikes to be on the safe side. No, not you. We want to use Tink first. Tink's... Actually, let's use Yukimaru. We'll move Yukimaru down here. She's got the Special Blade Rush. One of the best early game skills in the fucking game, in my opinion. Any sword user can use it, so it's very useful. Really? We can't... You're not as fast as I thought you were. What are you using? Fists? Father's Fist. That is dark. Father's Fist. I'm not angry. I'm just upset. Now come here. Fucking dark. As you can see, she's got 2 sets of slippers on. She's really good. There's an item... In fact, I must have a couple. I don't have any in my inventory, but they're basically thieves' hands. And if you use a thief, you can... you got a much higher chance of actually working. Also, she's a status inflictor, so she can paralyze, she can steal sleep. We'll try and paralyze, fuck it. Like, she gets experience towards a skill whether or not she hits, so fuck it. You know what, let's put Plantina in play. Can I do it? Lightning drop? Lightning spear? No. Asteroid drop. We can asteroid drop. Fuck it. Oh, that means you're pointless, so we'll put you back. Let's put you here. Special. Oh, cool. So Star Mages get all of the spells. Oh, cool. Mega Star, that should work, I think. If you press square, you can rotate the way it goes, so yeah. Let's execute. Let's see how well we did. Oh, did that not even kill? It didn't. Wow, I have underestimated the strength of these guys. Gravely so, too. Oh, I killed no one. Okay. What level are these guys? They're only 34, 36. Although, admittedly, these are my strong... that's on par with my normal characters. Let's go ahead and do this, then. Etna's not very strong because I haven't been leveling her as much as I should be, really. Impaler, there we go. I used to say Impala a lot, but I knew it was wrong. One of those ones where it's like, I know this is wrong, but it's so fun to say. It's going to be difficult to get both of you, but we can. Kero turns him into his other self. I forget what it fucking does, but both have got different effects. I haven't got enough to do that. Nailbat will kill him for sure, so we'll do that for now. RDN. Wait, hang on, I've got triple strike, haven't I? Lion's Roar. There we go, that'll work, probably. There's a lot of, this'll probably do. I see no harm in trying. In fact, you know, we'll execute what we've got and then we'll bring Rosalind out to try and do a bit more damage, I think. You know. And that, of course, gets a level up. Nailbat is fucking brutal, man. Oh, he's got a bat with a nail in it. It's probably one of the best fucking Simpsons gags. It's that Treehouse of Horror episode where fucking Ned goes, I wish these aliens would leave. And you just see Moe chasing them. Oh, he's got a bat with a nail in it. Very, it will never cease to amuse me. Norman, the Destroyer of Worlds. I don't think I can actually do anything here. Maybe I can attack Falcon. I don't think that's going to kill him, but, you know, whatever. The main thing is the innocent stays alive. That's the main goal here. I've got no choice but to end turn here. And this is just one map as well. There's 10 of these. You need to do 10 before the item... Well, I always tend to do 10 because 10 will make it so that you can exit the item world without using a Mr. Gency's exit. Oh, cool, yeah. That's just a heal. I was worried then. I thought, what the fuck? How can you possibly hit me? The answer is, she can't. Or he can't. Our reigns are rather gender neutral in this game, which they try to make blatantly obvious that just because they look very feminine does not mean they are. Let's go for it. Let's do this. If you know what, I'll just fucking show you. I will just fucking show you. If you form up a decent party... Actually, let's not use Etna. Let's use Pantina, because I think she's actually quite friendly with Norman. Now, there's a good chance that Norman is going to trigger a co-op attack, which you've probably already seen, actually, in my Disgaea 5 video, when I did that, back for Week of Weeb 2. That's right, we're going backwards into Disgaeas. Did I forget to attack with you? Is that what I did? I'm an idiot. Oh well, whatever. Let's do a special cool thing. Moonslash? Blade Rush. Oh yeah. I'm being special today. You'll have to forgive me. There we go, Blade Rush. Is that it? Yeah, cool. Once I kill him, we're done. Or her. I mean, technically speaking, they must be he's because they've got no breasts. But, you know, that doesn't exactly mean anything, I suppose. Gotta be careful, we don't want to get fucking people who don't even know me on my ass. There we go, that should kill it. I feel... Oh, you fucking with me, bruh. You know what? You should be able to hit it from there. There we go. Get fucked. And we're done. Now that should give us the innocent. Although I don't know whether it will tell us that in this screen or not. Also, another thing this guy always does well is the fucking little end stage clear artworks. That one's just adorable. Although the printies are a bit sketchy. At least it wasn't a cleric. At least it was just a fire mage. Okay, cool. At least now I can show you. Sometimes they've got gatekeepers on top of the gates that will stop the tink method from working. So just a heads up. If that happens, you're on your... Well, you're not on your own, but you're going to have to be a bit more careful than not at all. So, yeah. Let's use Sonic Roll. We can actually use it now, so... Yeah, I don't really like the red. Let's get rid of that warp effect. Really? What was it? Crimson Flame. That's my... No, okay. Soaring Fire. Ah, fucking hell. This is all bad. Screw it. Let's use Rosalind first. No, let's not use Rosalind. I can't make up my mind. Ah. No, not Impaler. Lightning Speed. No, not Lightning Speed. Turbulence. That's a new skill that she's just learned. Let's try it. Fuck it. Let's see what it's like. Let's see what it looks like. Sonic Roll might kill them. Tink's pretty strong. Well, I killed one. Which is pretty good, I suppose. That's fucking dumb. Okay, that's kind of cool, I suppose, but I'm going to spin my spear so fast, it's going to cause a minor hurricane, or tornado, I should say, to lift you into the air. Now I'm going to stab you a bunch of times. Not just you, people who are near you, too. Let's just end it. Fuck it. Let's actually use Adrian over here and kill that fucker. Are you using a staff, Ninja-kun? Yes, Crystal Rod. It's the Crystal Rod of Doom. The name's Raikun. It rhymes with Doom. I'm going to try and set up a combo attack. If I put a bunch of people here, surely one of them will trigger it. Maybe all four. That would be grand. There we go. All four. Mega Ultra Combo. No combo. A lot of the combo attacks look very lame, I will admit. But, you know, they do mega damage, so fuck it. That could have been so much cooler. But at the same time, it didn't cost me any SP, so... And the best thing of all is it only takes up the action of the person initiating the attack, so you can just send them back home afterwards. With no detriment. Put you there, we'll put Rosalind here. That should trigger. Chance of team attack, 60%. So, Rosalind really likes Adele right now. It's fine, she's allowed to. It's all good, friend. Just basically trying to show you off as many different attacks as I can at this point. Because that's all this guy's got left to go for it, video-wise. Like, the story's amusing, but obviously I'm not going to be doing the story with such a small amount of LP time. Like, even if I did some story, it'd be like, cool, we watched one lot of dialogue. I learned my lesson from Fate, don't worry. I learned not to start doing visual novel levels of dialogue in my fucking gameplay. Is that? Oh, well, I'm amazed that I'm in range. No point in using Taro. What level's Etna now? Well, she was like 20-something, so 30's pretty good from one fucking map, so... Does that do heal 20%? That's a pretty good one to have. There's one left after. This is how I play Disgaea games, by the way. I'm very cautious, I do realise. Let's put Etna on the field. And let's do you. Oh yeah, Rosie's slave. That's the class. We'll lift Taro. Oh, 4 panels. Ooh. I was like, why is it? It doesn't show you the fucking preview. Milk, strawberry milk, chocolate milk. Good old healthy milk. Milk does body good. King of all milk. Now where is my cookie? I don't know what they do. They give him buffs. I just can't remember. Oh great, fucking camera angle me. Dumbass. Cool. So we just got the ninja left, or should I say Kunoichi? Oh, that did dick all. I did less than dick all. I might as well have just not bothered attacking. It would have basically attributed to the same amount. Oh well. Here's what it is. It's alright, don't worry Taro, you've got me now. Backing you up. Fuck it, let's find it out and see what that does. I can't remember what that attack looks like. It might be cool. Oh, it's this attack. It's so dumb. It's so fucking stupid looking seeing laser beams come out of a fucking Tommy gun. That's fucking great. That's another great thing you get from fucking Disgaea games, guys. Fucking ludicrousness. Just fuck. Oh, there's the thief item I was talking about. The cha-ching. If it's got that little hand symbol, that means you can steal shit from people. Now, anyone can use that item, but thieves get a little, well, not a little bonus. Sometimes they get a huge bonus, like up to 20%. Of just being like, nah, fuck it. I'm going to actually end the video here, guys. We've been going for nearly half an hour, and unfortunately, real talk, all I've got left really is more item world. And seeing as the item world is completely random, it's not going to be a great time. So I do appreciate you appreciate you guys watching, guys. I always do, and I always will. Keep yourself safe and keep yourselves happy. Stay tuned for more Week of Weeb 3 Revenge of the Waifu. Toodles, guys.